copyright notices. If you wish to read, pause the video. The original videos are linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then, so in this one what you're going to see is the police pull somebody over for allegedly not wearing a seatbelt. The officer pulls him over and tries to get him to self-incriminate himself immediately. They're very good at that, so we'll get into it and I'll break it down. I'll give my opinions on this interaction as we are going through it, so let's just get straight into it.
Hello.
Hello.
Right. Why have I stopped you?
Why?
Yeah.
What do you mean, why?
Your seatbelt.
My seatbelt's been on.
No, you didn't. I
Yes, it
watched
was.
you. You sat there, and you were watching me, and as soon as I took my eyes away, you went. Shoo.
No, I never.
Okay, mate.
No, I never.
It's up to you. I watched you do it.
And by the way, I've got COVID, so I won't stand too
Okay,
close
that's
to me.
fine.
So this constable claims he didn't have a seatbelt on, tries to get him to incriminate himself, as you've seen. But then also says, the minute I looked away, you put it on. I saw you put it on. That contradicts itself immediately. How could you look away but then see him doing it if you wasn't looking at him? Makes no sense at all.
That's fine. But I'm still going to issue a ticket. If you want to go to court and argue, that's fine. But I will write my statement. I watched you.
Sorry, but I had my seatbelt on.
Well, okay. We'll beg to differ.
Because I had my seatbelt like that, because it digs in my neck.
Well, so you're wearing it like that?
Sorry?
You're wearing it like that? That's how you're telling me you're wearing it?
Because it digs in my neck.
Okay, but are you telling me that's how you wear your seatbelt?
I'm not telling you that, no.
So is that how you're wearing your seatbelt?
No, I don't always wear my seatbelt like
Oh, so hang on. So you tell me how you're wearing your seatbelt.
that. Sorry?
Because you weren't. Because I watched
I
you.
was wearing my seatbelt. I put my seatbelt every time I get in my car. I put my seatbelt on. That's the first thing I do.
Alright then, so this is why you don't talk, because he's basically incriminated himself by saying he doesn't wear his seatbelt correctly. There is legislation or regulations for you to wear a seatbelt, which is the Motor Vehicle Wearing of a Seatbelt Regulations 1993. And we want to be looking at subsection 5, part 2, general requirements for an adult to wear, for an adult to wear an adult belt. Don't ask me why they called it an adult belt. It's a bit of a weird term. But it does state here, driving a motor vehicle other than a two-wheel cyclist, blah, 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 blah. And it says, shall wear an adult belt, basically. I'm assuming an adult belt in this case is a seat belt. Don't ask me why they've called it an adult belt. There is a section for child belts as well. And that's like down here somewhere. But there is exemptions for not having to wear a seat belt, which are these. I'm not going to go through them all, but it's the exemption list is all this here. And up to here. So unless if you've got one of these exemptions, you have to wear a seatbelt, unfortunately, by this regulation.
I'm more than happy to go and argue this in court because I watched you.
Well, let's go to court then, officer. Let's go to court.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, I had my
driving licence
seatbelt
on
on.
you?
Sorry?
You got your driving license on you?
Am I being detained?
Have you got your driving license on
Am
you?
I being detained?
At the moment, yeah.
No, I'm not.
Right. Okay.
What? So I am being detained. So I'm being
have you had a
harassed.
drink tonight?
Sorry?
Have you had a drink tonight?
Go and get your breathalyzer right, mate, and your drug test as well, if you want.
I breathalyzed
Go and
you.
get it.
Have you got your driving license on you?
Am I being detained?
Okay. Well, while I'm doing some checks, yeah, you are.
Am I?
Yeah.
Do some checks.
What's your name?
Sorry?
What's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
Do I have to tell you my name?
Well, yes, because I need to know if you're the driver for his car, don't I?
I am the driver of this car.
But is it registered?
My
to you?
name's Anthony John Cross.
Anthony John Cross. Okay.
Yeah. I'm getting fed up keep getting harassed by you lot.
Right, mate. We wouldn't harass you.
I had a seatbelt on.
Right. I've seen it with my own eyes. You stopped at the traffic lights. I was watching you. I couldn't work out if you had it on. But then as soon as I looked at the thing, I saw you reach for it and pull it over.
You're going to say that because it's dark. You're going to say that.
So, in this case, the best thing this person can do is just shut up, say nothing, don't incriminate yourself more. He has got his body-worn camera on, collecting the evidence of you basically admitting that you don't wear your seatbelt properly and then backtracking. But he has also got on that he admitted that he didn't see. Well, he said he wasn't looking, but he seen you put your seatbelt on, and I was saying he seen you put on a seatbelt. But at first he said he was looking away, so that could go against him in court, but it probably won't. It's just after a ticket. It's as simple as that, and that's why you don't incriminate yourself. And buy a dash cam, even one of those dual camered ones that's looking into the cabin. So if you're ever in a situation like this and you was wearing your seatbelt, you can take him to court and prove in court with video footage that you was wearing a seatbelt.
I've been honest with you, I was sat there and I couldn't tell if you had it on. And if you hadn't reached for it, I wouldn't have noticed. It was you reaching for it that noticed you didn't have it on. But like I say,
no, do you know why I look at you people?
Why?
Because you always harass me.
I wouldn't have harassed you.
And I don't like the police.
On.
I don't like the police.
That's fine. I'm not asking you to like.
I don't like the police.
That's fine. Not many people do.
No, that's right. They don't.
I've been honest with you.
I'll
When I
get picked
first
on.
stopped and looked, I couldn't work out if you did or you didn't, so I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Okay. But I was watching you, and as soon as I looked back, I glanced over to keep an eye on you because I knew what you were going to do because you were watching me. As soon as you saw me look at the light.
No, I was watching you because I knew you was going to pull me.
Okay. Right.
Do what you got to do, officer. Yeah, can you identify yourself?
Right. By all means, it's on my shoulder, 28036.
Okay.
From Lyndhurst Police Station.
Yeah, sound. What, from Southampton Police Station?
Lyndhurst.
Lyndhurst?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's twats out there too.
So again, he admits that he's looking somewhere else, but he's glancing at him as well. So I don't know how that works unless if you can make your eyes look at two things at once. Most fighter jet pilots can do that, but in this case, I don't believe this police officer can, unless if he took his glasses off and he's got a lazy eye, what one does. But I doubt he has. So again, this officer, that's why he approached, I think, the way he did to try and get him to incriminate himself. And when it didn't work, he's tried to get him to admit to something that he may have done or may not have done. I can't say he did or he didn't, as I'm not in the car with him, and I did not see if her seatbelt was on or off before this interaction.
Fucking dick. Honestly, guys, this fella's a fucking job's worth. This guy is a job's worth. Put the keys up here, shall we? You can't man that way, you can't do me for using a mobile phone while sat behind the wheel. Because the keys, and now guys, up on the dashboard. This guy's a fucking idiot.
So if he was to try putting using a mobile phone whilst driving, I'm pretty sure that's section 41D of the Road Traffic Act. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to go into it because it's irrelevant in this situation, but in that case, you have to, I'm pretty sure the wording states you have to be driving a motor vehicle. The act of being pulled over on the side of the road is not driving. Some police officers will let you get away with that and some won't. But in court, the law, well, the act and the legislation clearly states, I'm pretty sure clearly states driving.
At least I'm not vehicle quitting, eh?
Okay.
Tried doing me for that before as well. Vehicle quitting because the police officer beat up a 14-year-old kid.
Too risky, too one.
please. What do you don't catch real criminals?
Vehicle check on Romsey Road.
Don't catch real criminals. And why you park like that? It's daft, isn't it? Oh yeah, because you're a police officer.
So the video ends there. I can't say exactly what happened after the video ends because I don't know. In this case, what would I say? Never answer questions to the police, never get out your vehicle, never put your window down. Put it down a little tiny bit, ask them what you've been pulled over for and why. You ask questions, don't answer questions. It's as simple as that. Why? What sections do want? What sections? Make sure they use the correct sections for what they're trying to do. Always record them, and if you can, get a dash cam which can record outside and inside of the car, which can always back you up. And like I said, never give them a reason to stop you, really, unless if you want to be stopped to make a video, then do that and then send it to me so I can use it. That's a joke. But my opinion on this is this police constable tried to get him to incriminate himself, didn't work at first, and then it did work, and that's why he's issuing him with a ticket. That's why you don't talk to the police and you do not incriminate yourself. It's as simple as that. But let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.